Hi, I'm Erin, Senior Product Designer and Researcher with ENS Labs, and I'm going to share with you some of the foundational research that went into our product strategy for ENS v2. So going back to the beginning, when ENS first started, our premise was simple: mapping human readable names to wallet addresses. And as the protocol grew, our features grew, and we created a UI element for each of these, which over time generated a lot of complexity. And this was great for our initial users who love this level of detail. But in the next phase, we have new users and we need to serve them as well, and they need something different. And I'm going to show you this by comparing and contrasting two users that we did some research with. So for the newcomer, this user, they got their name, they didn't necessarily understand it, but they put it on their wallet, they put it on their Twitter, and that was enough for them. They got good use out of their ENS name. Whereas an ecosystem dev, they got their name, but for them, the journey was deeper and longer. They wanted to figure out how to build. And what this shows is that while each of these users might start in the same place, their length of journey and what they do with ENS can look completely different. The newcomer, for example, when we look at profiles, or maybe the level of detail they need, they would get to our profiles and it would feel confusing, it might feel overwhelming, they felt unsure about where to look for. An ecosystem dev, if we look at some of the tools they use, the subgraph, this deeply dense, enriched tool that provides them a sense of safety because of the granularity. Whereas the newcomer feels a lack of safety with complexity. Ecosystem devs, power users, that complexity actually gives them the assurance they need. So what this means for our product is, well, the newcomer might actually only need to stay here. We need to collapse complexity for them. And our ecosystem dev perhaps expand complexity. Up to this point, we've tried to design for everyone, and it creates products like this. This is our current profile, and it has bloat, and there's elements to it that might not serve our newcomers. When we take this strategy in mind, a newcomer is maybe served by a profile that looks like this, and it's this opinionated design that's designing by subtraction, whereas our power users would benefit from designing by addition, something that's more fulsome. This is how maybe it would look for them to look at an ENS name. So what this shows us is that the protocol can remain whole, but while we have this neutrality, creating an opinionated path for each of these users helps them grow in their ENS journey and will allow us to expand and fully showcase all of the benefits of ENS for each of these audiences in a way that helps them connect and serves the entire mission of why we're here. So thank you so much, and hope this was helpful.